Welcome to this week's Desmond Stonder. Keep an eye on the third car. Yes, it's Thomas the Tank Engine. Just had to share that with you. So, let's continue. This you can see more of later, but this is the hole we left when we got stuck in the mud last night, and we'll show you at the end of the video just what happened. We did attempt to repair, but last night was interesting, to say the least. But this is where we are, Pennan Viewpoint, out looking over the Moray Firth. There's Rosharty and Pennan Bay. Lovely spot, plenty of walking, plenty to see, and our chosen point for the weekend. That, by the way, is where we were trying to reverse into when we got stuck. Lindsay had been out for a womble, and this wicked paint job had parked up opposite us. Well, we've been here in water, and it looks like down there in the gorge, as we walk to the fort, we can actually see it for a minute. And here we are, part way to the fort. I'm not taking pictures of the beach because there's people on it. And then you can see the burn as it heads to the sea, and we're about to make the crossing to the fort. Over there, more caves. This is actually the cut. You can see from the car park, and when you look at it, it goes deep into a cave. Don't think we'll be trying to get over to that, but you never know. At this point I started having problems with the camera, but we shall see how far I got. Bright to see what's on screen. Hopefully you're seeing into the cave. I'm shooting by aiming down the camera, and that should be the headland. There's birds on the end there, cormorants fishing and seagulls stealing. They look like herring gull or perhaps young black-backed. We'll see. There's Pennan, hopefully, and as we turn round you can see another wild camping spot, and then more caves, and there's another beach in there, as you can see, or maybe not. The camera appears to be US at the moment. I've got no screen, and I'm just pointing and hoping. You never know what we might get. Well, you could say what a difference a day makes, and it certainly does. I'm shooting blind, I can't see what I'm shooting, just looking along the camera, so hoping to get something for you. Pennan is hidden in the bay there, and we look round to the head. Rosharty in the distance. There's this fort. Hopefully I've got some pictures of that yesterday, and there's the opposite head. Come inland along that head and around, and hopefully looking up at the car park. Desmond in the background there. This video was shot on Lindsay's phone just in case the camera had packed up completely. But it's just a look round, and we're going to show you the events of last night and how we ended up being parked in this spot. So at this point we've arrived, we're looking down at the car park and deciding whether we're going to go into our favourite spot, which is the last one on the right there. We normally drive into the spot opposite and reverse into that spot. Easy, of course it is. Just a quick reverse to avoid the bin. Now at this point you would have thought I've seen it and I'd have stopped. Guess what? Nah. Just a bit more. I can do this. We appear to be stuck. Rocket backwards and forwards, we can get out of here, no bother. Well, that didn't work. I guess I need some help. Cue my assistant. Now, at this point, with Lindsay pushing, we had a discussion that perhaps I should be outside pushing, but Lindsay wanted to have a go first. So we very nearly made it first time, as you'll see shortly. Although that was, I suppose, first time you could say. Here we go. Nearly, but not quite. Lindsay was sure that she could do it and certainly didn't want to drive at this point. But again, not quite enough to get us out of the hole, but very, very close. Maximum effort this time because she didn't want to drive, but the look she gives me when she realises, oh no, I've got to drive. So here I am, first shove, we moved a little bit, but not far enough. So into action with the legs, down we go, shove, and yes, I did nearly end up on my backside in the mud, but kept pushing, kept my grip, and thankfully we're out. Well, thank you for watching our action-packed weekend. We really did enjoy ourselves, and we hope you'll watch again. Goodbye for now.